Yeah, thinking that it happened overnight. It didn't. In it for the long haul flight. Committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite. I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite. They timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight. I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite, cause they timid. Look, wait. I got people trying to wish and pray that I'ma fall about it. All about it till we spoke in person. Don't wanna talk about it now, huh? Oh, you sound tough. Toying with them, don't get wound up. How you wound up? Another number in the round up. Put the town up. I built this thing up from the ground up. And if I bounce up, I get my crown stuck. Green light go, got the east side flow. I'm a giant in the space like FIFA4. All the kids sing along like EIO. Every time when they see my show. Thinking that it happened overnight. Yeah, it didn't. In it for the long haul flight. Committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite. I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite. They timid. Thinking that it happened overnight.
It's week 14 of the NFL. And coming up, it's the 49ers, sure-handed wide receiver. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the 49ers and the Rams, and it's all up next.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And here we go from L.A. Gray now on the return. Oh, he eats a hit to bring an end to that return right near the 25. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out to one of the game's all-time leading passers. The top pick back in 2009. Still going strong. It's Matthew Stafford.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss, but he was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week, and neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. He's contained at the line for no gain. Nick Bosa makes the stop. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. That's on target, Puka Nacua. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, here's Stafford. Caught, Cooper Kupp makes the play. And they make the stop, I'm going to say at about the 37-yard line. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Throwing now on 1st down, Stafford. That's a reception for Tyler Higbee. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now Stafford again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Throwing his Stafford on third. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Rams going to punt on fourth down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. So here come the 49ers now to take over for the first time. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally, you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Purdy setting up that play action. Complete to the rookie out of Auburn. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First down throw by Purdy. Caught by Deebo Samuel. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Trying an inside give to Garindo. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Garindo. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for 3rd down. They'll go right back to Garindo. And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Isaac Garindo with the touchdown. PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Rams headed back after their 2nd drive now. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. First and 10 now from the 30. They fake the handoff now, Stafford. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are able to bring this back to the 35-yard line. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
What you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
And it's still largely a rough outline, Brock. Not a finalized picture just yet, but our playoffs are starting to take shape. They're set up at the 35 now. Pretty throwing here on first. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Play action now with Purdy. It's taken in by Juszczyk. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
All set up now for first and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Got Juszczyk, and it's complete. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to England. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. And he's brought down for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. From the gun is Purdy. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tre'Davious White. And the Rams get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Second down now, 7 to go. Stafford from the gun. Able to find Nakua here. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 35 out of that one. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. He gets this one to Nakua. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Throwing it again here. Short pass brought in. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Up down by Fred Warner.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Give them 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Going left side, Williams with it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back to throw, here's Stafford. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To throw, Stafford. And he finds him in the end zone for an LA touchdown. The Rams parlay the interception into points. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Cardi with the extra point. And his guys tie this game 7-7. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Darius Davis to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And it's going to be interesting to see, Brock, that they're a little rattled. Seeing that interception end up costing them the lead. Things all tied up now.
Okay, maybe a little rattled, but these are pros. And part of that is understanding. Those guys on the other side, they're capable of making plays too. The key now is to go atone for it and get that lead back.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Has another lane. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. 16 yards on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The 49ers working here. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. They'll try the right side with Gurindo. Runs inside the 35. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. Here's Gurindo again. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now a give to Gurindo. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with third down and 5.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So now here's 3rd and 5. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. 3rd and short, here's Purdy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Garindo. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's second and goal. Shotgun snap for Purdy. The bat's got it. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take the lead just before halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
On is Moody for the extra point. And the kick is good. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of
so that's halftime for us here. It's a 7-point game after our first 2 quarters. Now we'll jump from the West Coast to the East Coast, down to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by with no need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the third quarter. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive will start out with a 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
2nd down now, 7 to go. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Purdy looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on fourth. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. So no return on that punt. And the Rams have their work cut out for them on this drive. The Rams set to go on offense once more. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. It's complete to Higbee. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 35 on the pickup. And it brings up an LA first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On first down, here's Stafford. He'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Defense showing blitz. Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Some guys, you just have to account for them, especially middle linebackers. I remember Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, it just felt like their presence took up the entire field. And this linebacker today, well, he had the interception earlier, a sack right now. You've got to start figuring out a plan for him, or he will take over this game.
Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And this one is away, and he got all of it and then some. He has it at the 13. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. That one scored as a massive 67-yard effort. And the 49ers will take over deep on their own side. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Darius Williams with the INT. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick, knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes, and if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
That one right down the middle. And these guys tie things up at 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here come the 49ers on offense. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick six. Need short memories here as they head back out. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll push forward for a small gain to the 31. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 31. That throw finds Kittle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 10. And the 49ers first down.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Tackle made by Cameron Curl. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Now Purdy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And this hits at the 4 before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback. The Rams headed out to the field now. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Stafford now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 10-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Throw wheeled in by Higbee. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
A loss of 10 yards.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Tackle made by Cameron Curl.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
From the 41. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
Now a give. It's McCaffrey headed right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They just get the play on. Diving, it looks close. They say he caught it. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. They're set up at the 35 now. Purdy on 1st down. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy. Kittle's got it on the slant. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. Touchdown, San Francisco! Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Nixon now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. Out come the Rams on offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to... And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Safford. Cup on the catch. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 32. That one complete to Higbee. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
That penalty is declined.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Stafford from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Running right, it's Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football are on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Throwing now on 1st down, Stafford. He'll get this to Cup. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Second and 6 coming up here. Give to Williams from the gun. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. To throw, Stafford. It's complete to Whittington. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line.
Every once in a while, sure, a pass, it can go for a negative yard. But lose that much, I promise you, that call will never come up on the call sheet again.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He'll throw it. Pressure comes. He's taken down. The 49ers got him. And the defense comes through. Fourth down, that much tougher. It's one of the biggest moments of the game for Joshua Carty. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Got all of it, and this is good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now, well, now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And as we see some... They're out and set, 1st and 10. Play action now with Purdy. He surges from the pocket, isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. 49ers holding a 4-point lead. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Back to throw it. He's throwing deep to the left side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
Read and react. Read and react. Read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you've got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And the Rams will take possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Here he is to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Throwing now. That's caught for the first. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. To throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. Now to throw. That's taken in by Cup. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. San Francisco calls it second timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
A big loss of the play. Brings up 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
The 49ers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. The Rams showing a nickel look. 3rd down coming up. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. One final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. Jake Moody now in a high-pressure spot. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick is good. He got it. And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently.
It's highly recommended. It's all of my pushing the limit. Mile high got me over here the flight attendant.
Yeah, I've been around the world and and seen them things that I can't buy. See, reaching these type of heights that come with a third eye. I'm better at betting on me. The numbers don't lie.
That's how we rollin'. You know them gold diggers. Want the pick of the litter, burying them hidden figures. I keep them triple hitters, call them silverback gorillas, going 8-8. You know ain't nobody. What up?
Showtime. Yeah, this is the big ticket. Culture Comptown. I'm talking that King Richard. It's like a movie. I'm seeing the bigger picture. These fellas are Cinderellas. I'm crushing them glass slippers.